And welcome back, everyone, to the Digimon Partner Series. Today comes from ZZ Fan, who asked the question, what is Nami from One Piece's Digimon partner? I was about to say Zanbakuto. So, that being said, I'm not a huge One Piece fan. I've acknowledged that. I do know One Piece to whatever degree. I'm not caught up on it at the moment, but I am aware of One Piece more so than something like Ninjago. But that being said, Nami, I had to stop and think on Nami for a little bit because I'm looking at like her personality, what she likes. She's apparently very greedy, likes money because she grew up poor. Can be cowardly, but also has a good heart and can be brave at the same time. So I'm thinking here. I'm like, okay, based on what I can find about her personally, was it Digimon that would be a good maybe opposite for her? I see this probably being more as a Joe Gomamon scenario where Gomamon, despite the fact Joe is the responsible kind of stick in the mud, Gomamon is the one who kind of helps pull him out of his shell, and vice versa. Joe helps Gomamon be a bit more responsible. So, what Digimon line could I think of that works in that sense? I decided that it's the Renamon line that I think works here, especially if you get a Renamon that's like. I'm blanking on the actual character's name from honestly, I can basically only remember Takato because I can remember how Guillemon said his name. I can only remember Takato's name. I can't remember the other ones. But her Renamon, Rika, it was Rika, I think it was. Rika's Renamon was a very good reflection of her, to be honest. Very cold, very distant, very, ninja-like, very mature, level-headed, but also had a caring side as well. I could see something like that, though maybe a little bit more lighthearted, a little bit more easygoing compared to Rika's Renamon. That's something from Nami. I think it makes sense that a female-based Digimon just works in this line, just as a companion, someone as a confidant. But it also works, I think, a little later on, too, in the Digimon's Digivolution cycle. I mean, obviously, its champion form is Kyubimon, which, by the way, great image of Kyubimon right there. Now, I don't think Kyubimon really translates very much further towards Nami in any real way or one way or the other. I think it's just the evolution of the Renamon line. But Talmon with the paintbrush that he uses, I think actually isn't a bad option. It's definitely a lot more of a... Support isn't a right way. Most Digimon aren't the same as Pokemon in terms of like how they work on like a team. There certainly are Digimon that have support like abilities that don't generally get like that don't do like physical damage but do more like psychological damage, or that does poison damage or something like that. Talmon, because of its brush and its calligraphy brush and its painting skills, I think can lend itself to being a representation for Nami, who is more of a support fighter within her team. Not to say she can't scrap, but she isn't. She's not Zoro. She's not Luffy. Hell, she's not Chopper. She is a bit more of the support assist fighter. And her staff basically allows her to, and if I remember this correctly, what the staff does, allows her to kind of do some interesting little weather manipulation. Not truly manipulating the weather, it just has weather-like effects. I'm actually going to just look up the staff real quick, because she doesn't have a devil fruit. Best of my knowledge, she doesn't have one, but I guess I'll find out real quick if she does in fact have one. I don't recall her getting one, but maybe she, to be fair, I haven't kept up with a lot of One Piece. When I say I kept up, I think the furthest I got was, not reading, but just knowing what was going on, was Luffy getting Gear 5. That's as far as I was caught up with it. Let's see here. Skills, deep pocketing, negotiate financial expertise, art of weather. Fighting style focuses on using the climate attack to manipulate the weather of her surroundings. So, okay, I was right. It was actually weather manipulation. Now, it's not like true weather manipulation. Like, she's not going to cause a tsunami or a hurricane or anything like that, but she can definitely manipulate the weather in like her general area. Certainly, she can create mirages of herself, create a powerful lightning cloud with thunderbolts to it. That's where the that's where I liken Talmon's calligraphy brush kind of too. She certainly is not. Again, she can scrap. It's just she's not the physical. She's not the physical powerhouse compared to like some of the other crew members. So with all that, I mean, with that said, however, it would then get us all the way to Sakuyamon, who is the final Digivolution of this line. Now, in Digimon Tamers, it had to be a biomerge evolution. Here, you wouldn't need that. And I think it's very much a kind of full come to circle, kind of come to, not come to circle, but full circle. I was going to say come to Jesus, but full circle Digivolution, where it's kind of Nami fully stepping into her role as in the crew. Plus the gold Digizoid armor, represents her love of gold. So love of gold and love of money. So I think it works, and this still uses a staff as well. It's not the same type of staff, but it still uses a staff. I was considering using a Digimon line that was a weather manipulating kind, but because she can do all kinds of weather manipulation, I don't think there was a real good answer for that. I could go with like a wind-based manipulation Digimon. I can go with a fire-based, something that maybe like draws the sun. But there aren't a lot of Digimon that I can think of that actually are straight weather manipulation Digimon. Either way, though, I think this is a perfectly adequate Digivolution line for Nami. Let me know in the comments below if you feel the same way, or if you would do something different. Let me know in the comments below. Like I said when I brought the series back last week, sometimes a Digivolution line is just going to be a Digivolution line, like the Digimon partner to its Mega line. That's it. Other lines, I can be a bit more flexible, to say the least. And that is the beauty of Digimon Over Pokemon, is that I can make the logic jumps if I need to a Digivolution line if I have to. Anyway, I digress. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.